Hello and welcome to day number 17 of my advent calendar. And today I want to talk about vulnerability in leadership, something really important. And you might have noticed it became one of the big buzzwords in management theories, and you've maybe read the book of Brené Brown or heard and watched her TED talk. And what is it and how can you become more vulnerable? And to understand this, we have to understand also where we're coming from. And we're coming from a side where everything that we consider as a weakness, we try to hide, especially as leaders. We come from an education like that, or maybe from your cultural background, where it's a flaw not to say, I don't know, or to say, okay, maybe I did a mistake, or something like that. So it's a weakness and it's shame, and we don't want our team to see that, because we're having fear of losing our power, of losing our authority, and losing our face, right? So this is the fear behind. But after having talked with many leaders and also many employees and team members, as an HR expert, I can tell you it's actually the opposite. What happens to your team if you try to hide something? They feel it. They feel still, even if you don't say anything, they will feel that you're hiding something from them. And what happens is they feel insecure because they're always expecting you to say something, and they start to search around what could be the reason why you're behaving like this. And then they try to project it, oh, maybe it's me, or maybe something is wrong. And then they're not free to do what they want. They try to hide something as well. They will, follow your example and not be transparent to the things or the problems that might arise. And everybody's hiding then their problems, and then maybe the project will, in the long run, will have a big problem together because nobody's actually naming the problem. So it's not good for you, and it's not good for the team. And if you do the opposite, and if you also say to your team, listen, this is what I can do, but this is absolutely not my weakness, or maybe I don't know this, better go to ask someone else for this one. Actually, what happens is the opposite that you might have expected. They will feel more secure because they feel you're reliable, you're transparent, you're open to them, you're not hiding. Even if everything around right now in Corona crisis is very insecure, if you open up to them and say, but I tell you how I am, even if it's a flaw, it makes them feel more secure. And this is what the psychology behind is affecting. And we call it also psychological safety. You're creating safety for them. You feel safe. It's a feeling behind. They feel safe. And then they can also follow your example. If you're not doing it, they're not doing it. So you have to lead here as well. And if you show, okay, this is my strength or my weakness, and maybe I don't know about this, or honestly, this is like, I've never done this before, this is maybe not my biggest strength, they will follow your example, will open up to you as well. And if things are open on the table, then you can discuss and find a common solution. And this is what good teams do. They trust each other in a way. And then you can rearrange the teams and say, okay, then you do what you are good at. And you don't have to hide and try to, push things away which shouldn't be seen by someone. This is not helping, and this is not good for the project. And this is what the times now require. It requires a new way of leadership, opening up and showing yourself authentically what you're good in and what not. This is what we call vulnerable leadership. And it starts with you. If you're a leader, you have to be the one that shows and leads by example. And I know if you're not used to that, if you're in a culture, in a company culture where that never was the case, it can be tough, right? But someone has to start. And but you see all the good sides, the good benefits, and especially now, this can create such a strong bond with your team that this will make you overcome even bigger challenges because you were so honest to each other and stick together. And this is maybe another good superpower that you've never dreamt of. So this is my tip for today. I hope you like it. Share it and leave me a comment or your examples you have with this kind of situation. And hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.